Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am live tonight. I have some special guests with me, but you know, we'll wait it out for a while. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Oh my God. Today I wanted to pop some champagne, but instead I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water today. Hi, YouTuber. Hi, hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Come in, come in. Pull up, pull up. It's going to be a nice night tonight. A really nice night. And no, I'm not by myself. I'm not by myself tonight. I do have some special guests with me tonight. I'm not by myself. I do have some special guests. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Listen, I don't know what's up with my lighting tonight, but it have me looking yellow. I am looking yellow tonight. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Keish. I hope everybody had a good day. Oh, thank you. I just look yellow. Today, everybody have all rights to call me a red woman tonight. Any other time after that, I'm black. But tonight is the only night anybody they have all right to call me a red woman. Oh my god. Guys, I do want to apologize for not having podcast last week. It's not like me and it's not in my work ethic, but sometimes things happen and you just have to take time. But we are back, baby. We are back. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy tonight. So let me start. So you guys know I keep it real 100%. So tonight, I'm introducing some new people with me tonight. New team members. I could say my team is growing and I'm loving it. I'm really, really excited for it. My team is definitely growing tonight, and I cannot be more grateful for that. So I just want to tell everybody who has been supporting sincerely his story. I thank you guys so much. Like I really, really love it. Thank you. Um, so I'm going to be introducing an entire new faces, a new program. This program is called Fresh Twist. What I tell you, the topics in this are fresh. The faces are fresh. You're going to be seeing new people all the time. It's going to be awesome. Like, it's going to be an awesome experience. So, if you're down with us, please, I welcome you. I welcome you. So, with no further ado, let me start because we only got like 2 more minutes before the show really starts. So I'm going to start introducing everybody, okay? So, the first person I'd like to introduce tonight is Kafisha. Good night, Miss Allison. I'm going to introduce Kafisha to you guys. She is the owner and founder of Corpfidence. She is a beautiful woman. I love what she do on TikTok and all of her videos and stuff. I love what she doing. She's an amazing, amazing person. Her and my sister are friends, and I could see why they are friends because my sister is very picky with people that she call her friend. Her and Kafisha have been friends since primary school. So, guys, welcome, Kafisha.
Hi
Hi,
guys.
Kafisha. She was so awesome. I told you guys she's pretty cool, right? And then the next person I'm going to introduce you guys to, his name is Joshua. So he owns a real estate company. I hope I don't butcher this, but Ebenezer. Did I say right? Yeah. So he owns a real estate and he is one of the he works with Guardian Insurance. He's an insurance agent and he works at Guardian. So everybody welcome Joshua.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Joshua. So these are the
Bonjour.
new team members. These are the new team members. And I have to shout out Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. Keisha has been family forever. Keisha says it's my family for me and my schoolmate. Yes. Keisha is also part of the Sincerely Her story. You guys will know her from the very beginning. And also my sister Brill, who is in the back of the scenes. Hey, Brill. But guys, let the show begin. You have met the new members. Welcome them, welcome them, welcome them, please. All right, so let the show begin, right? You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let the show begin. Hello, we
I
are
was just
back.
vibing to that.
Vibing.
Yeah, yeah. Naturally dancing also.
Yes. And that was the same thing with the other ones and say let's talk about it. Everybody always vibing with the music, like, yeah. Party
Yeah.
start. All right, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So Kafisha, you could go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, good night. So, as you know, my name is Kafisha Thomas. I am a wife and a mother of two energetic, amazing, handsome little boys. I am also the owner and founder of Confidence Corporate Solutions. And what we aim to do is aid in the holistic development of the corporate woman from fashion to you have your interview and you need some help, you want to get over the jitters, I'm here to help. From you're having issues at work, you don't know how to face or talk about the difficult things, I am also here to help. And I'm just trying to be the best me possible, showing up as the highest version of myself every single day. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, nice. Joshua?
Hey guys, so my full name is Joshua Dorridge. All right. I am a husband. I am married to one woman. I have a beautiful bouncing baby girl. Her name is Azariah. It's a joy to always come home to her and my wife, of course. I am the founder, I am the owner of Ebenezer Real Estate Services Limited. It's a real estate company here in Trinidad and Tobago. I also wear the hat of an insurance agent with Guardian, and I just passionate. I just love serving people, connecting with people, helping people. So that's my drive, that's my joy, and I just enjoy doing what I do.
Oh my God, guys, I'm so happy to be sharing this space with them. Like, I'm extremely excited to be sharing this space with them. Oh my God. Joshua and Kafisha, thank you guys so much for being part of the family and
Most
being
You're
here
most
welcome.
welcome.
tonight and sharing your experience and being vulnerable and everything. I
Yes.
appreciate that so much. So let's get it. So tonight we are talking about belief systems. Is your belief system pushing you forward or holding you back? What does that mean for you guys?
Hmm.
Yeah, what does it mean for you guys and for the audience? Like, this is the time to do some introspection.
Yeah.
You have to check you first. It's always you first. So I know everyone has limiting beliefs. Everybody experience limiting beliefs. That's the, oh, I don't think I'm good enough for this. Or one thing I don't like to hear, but a lot of people say it, is money is the root of all evil. That drives me up a wall. Do you guys
Wow.
have any limiting beliefs that you struggle with or hear people say and you're like, oh?
I am too
Well,
old. I am too old to get my degree, or I am too
You
old to work
see?
out, or limiting.
I don't think I have what it takes. People
Yeah.
say these things to themselves.
Yeah. And it's crazy that they actually believe that. And they don't
Yeah,
understand that the belief system, you are really, this rules your will, this rules your entire life.
It
It
is.
really does.
that's
It
so true.
is.
That is
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah, because
So,
it is how you function in life, all based on your belief system, how you deal
Yeah.
with issues. Yeah, what would you guys share on that?
Yeah. It's your belief system is basically like a filter. How you
Mm,
hmm,
perceive your everyday life, the challenges you may face. It's really like a filter. And we really need to get into that mindset of, listen, I am here to conquer,
mhm.
and I can do anything I put my mind to. I have what it takes. We really
Exactly.
need to be that type of people.
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Because I always say to people, you must have some form of belief in something. Because if you
Mm,
don't believe in something, then you will believe anything, and you will
true.
drift away in the wind. And you try
Yeah.
to become someone you are not. So, like for me,
Exactly.
5 questions that I listened to Dr. Miles Monroe at one time, and it changed his life. So what I did, the shortcut to success is to learn from those who are already successful. So all I did, I just borrowed it from him. It's not my words, but I just borrowed it from him. It's okay to borrow. I did nothing, right? I just borrowed. So one of the first question is, who am I?
Mm,
And a lot of people might say, Joshua, I am Joshua, or I am JC, I'm Kafisha, or I am an engineer.
yeah,
No, that is not who you are. Because if you take away the engineering and whatever title you have at your name, you are going to be frustrated. You are
yeah.
much more than that. And that is the belief you have to first have in yourself.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that question, who am I? We tend to attach it with the outside achievements because
Yeah.
that
So
looks
true.
good. It's relatable to people. But when
Yeah.
you really take away that, then it's like, who am I? Who,
Yeah.
and they really don't know. You know, it's crazy to me. A lot of people don't like to be by themselves.
Ooh, that is so true.
Hmm.
And
They
Wow.
it's
that is so
their
true.
belief system have them so scared to actually just be by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's not
that
good for man to be alone. Come on. Oh my. Yeah. We don't
Listen,
do
you
well
find,
alone.
I believe that you find yourself when you're by yourself. You take that time, ask yourself the hard questions, you do the work,
Mhm.
you find yourself when you're by yourself. You see,
Yeah,
when you're with other people, you're with your friends, you always have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Remember, their thoughts and their beliefs will be, it will infiltrate your system. And if
exactly.
you don't know who you are as an individual, then you will just take what they say as true, as your truth. But is it
Exactly.
really your
Hmm.
truth?
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
like what Brill say here. Not everyone could be brave enough to truly look at themselves and ask that question. Loving that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody is brave enough to do that. So, in doing some research today, according to dictionary.com, belief systems are a set of principles or tenets which together form the basis of religion, philosophy, or moral code. So, this is what your belief system is. And a lot of people belief system are religious based. I know yours are, Joshua. Would you like to share on that?
Well, I will not say, I mean, yes, generally religious,
Mhm.
but for me, I don't see it as a religion. I see it as a more relationship because, like I
Mm,
explained to you in our first conversation, JC, that my marriage, for
mm.
example, it's not a duo, it's a trio. That's where
Yeah,
my wife and myself, and then my savior has to be in the mix. In everything I do, he has to be a part of it. He has to
mm,
be a part of my investments. He has to be a part of my next move because Me, I'm a failure without him. And that's my
Right.
belief. That is my core belief because I know
Okay.
how I was without him. And oh, okay, guys, it's Jesus Christ I'm talking about, not this James in here, right? Yes. So that moment when I experienced him, I was so fired up because I felt like I found my purpose and that built my core belief system and that grew me into the young man that I am today.
Yeah.
JC, Kafisha, if it wasn't for that, trust me, I don't know where I would have been. And that's
Wow.
my story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kafisha, what's your belief
My
system?
more my take on belief systems. Well, for me, I would say my belief system is strongly built on the life experiences that I've had.
Mm.
And you would find that your belief system would change. So, as a child, I believe certain things, but now as an adult, having gone through these things that I went through,
Mhm.
I I don't think the same anymore. I cannot say I am the same person. The core, I mean, some things, yes, you will take, and yes, it's the same. You will, for example, I mean, I grew up in church, like Joshua. We all grew up in
We
Guayabera.
all did.
For those of you that did not know. And when you grow up in the country, is you have to go to church. Sunday morning, have to be in that church.
Whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
So, I mean, simple things like do unto others, so you would
Hmm.
have them do unto you. That's something that I
Principles.
live by. It's something,
Yeah.
and I will always live by, no matter my age, because I've seen it. I've seen how it works.
Hmm.
So really and
Hmm.
truly, my belief systems are based, and principles are based on the life experiences that I've had, and it has worked for me thus far. And I really love the life that I'm living right now.
That is awesome. So
Honestly.
it's
Living the
good.
best life.
And that's
A lot
based
of
and that's
people,
based on the belief systems that I have currently.
a lot of people don't reach that place.
Yeah.
My one saying is people tend to get older, but that don't mean they grow up. Being in
Hmm.
that place and embracing that place is that's an amazing accomplishment, and you do have to be proud of yourself for that because, like I said, your core beliefs what help you move to that level. So
Yeah.
that is amazing. I have a question that I would like to ask. Do you guys believe that no, that there are some experiences or some belief systems that you would like to discard and reprogram yourself on any areas?
JC, that's a very good question. I mean, all the others to come will be good, right? So the thing about it, let's take for instance what we learn about money. As you
Mm.
rightfully said, money is the root of all evil. That is why people that say that are broke. They
Oh,
don't have money. They live month to month. But when
mhm,
you understand that the difference with saying the love of it, when you crave after it, that's when you have a problem. But
mm,
money isn't bad in itself. As a matter of fact, it answers all things. So
mhm,
how we were schooled, how we were taught. I mean, in school, they never talk about anything about money and business and thing. It's a whole curriculum that basically teaches us, train us to now go and have a job and work for people. But here,
exactly.
let me tell you, hold on. Sorry, but let me tell you, this
Yes,
job I always say to people, right? Thanks for having me on tonight. I always say to people that a job is a great start, but not a great finish. The
Mm,
great creator, he placed something in our hands that if we tap into it, we're gonna do amazing things. And this is why I
mm.
commend Brill for this show. Because if Brill, sorry, JC,
Brill is
Brill,
part of it too.
I hear
So
you out.
yeah.
I hear you out. Okay, Brill too. Yeah. But when you find your gift, like for me, Ebenezer Real Estate Services, that is my gift. That is what God gave to me, dealing with people. I just have a joy and a passion doing it. But
Mm-hmm.
the culture, how we were trained, that program mentality, come on. So when money, I mean, money was a, I mean, what we learn about money, even in the churches, it wasn't
Yes.
even the right way. They make it seem like getting rich is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But no,
Exactly.
I'm here to say getting rich is an amazing thing. Everybody gets rich, right?
I
Yes,
remember.
I agree. I agree. I agree. Just on Sunday, I went to a little lime, and one of the girls was saying to her friend, that is when you're rich or some kind of thing like that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the girl, she then responds and say, I am not rich. And I am like, girl, claim that.
Right?
Exactly.
Claim
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
I am rich. And you sound like that.
Exactly.
I don't have the money in my bank account now, but my soul is rich. My spirit is rich.
Yes.
Exactly. And the money will come.
It will come. It will come.
You see, and that's the thing. A lot of us was programmed to believe false things because they didn't know how to teach it. And I don't like to always point the finger and say, "Well, you didn't know how to teach it." No,
Yeah.
but it is true. It is true that they didn't know how to teach it, and that's how they lived their life. And now we are at that point where we understand certain things and we could break that cycle. We could break that cycle and say, no, I am rich. I am rich. I am a good person. I
Yeah.
am successful. Anything that I touch grows.
Yes.
And you could affirm that to yourself. Yes, bro, manifestation.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can
Yes.
manifest the life that you want to live
And it
based
is
on the
real.
belief system that you
That you have.
choose
Yes.
to adopt. And that's
Yes.
something
Wow.
too. You can
Choose.
choose.
Yeah. That's
That's
important.
I wish I could put that in caps here, just like
Yeah.
choose.
That's
Choices,
Because
important.
you literally choose who you want to be and what
Yeah.
that
you want
is
to
so
believe.
true.
Yeah. That
But
is true.
JC, I always say, I mean, come on, life and death is in the power
Of
of your
the tongue.
tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
whatever you say, like, that's what you're gonna get. So as you
Exactly.
rightfully said, affirmations. Kafisha talk about her daily affirmations. When you look
Yes.
yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see, look how big and fat I get in, and look how big? No, you have to see that sexy Coca-Cola shape, that six-pack bicep. Come on, it's how you see. It's not what people say to you that matters. It's what
It's what
you
you
say
say
to
to you.
yourself that
Yes.
Yes.
matters. So my
Yes.
question to the audience here tonight is: what are you telling yourself?
Yourself.
I
Yeah.
grew
Mm-hmm.
up humble beginnings, humble beginnings. They call my
Mm-hmm.
father, he's a madman. They say all kind of thing, but hey,
Yeah.
let them talk because here's what he will prepare a table before me in the presence of not my friends but my enemies. So in order for me
Yeah.
to elevate, I need them. So tell the enemies,
Yeah.
come on, come now, man, come. Because we need
I like
them
that. I
too.
like that.
So be careful what we say to ourselves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have to go ahead, Kafisha. Go ahead.
I was gonna add to the point of, telling yourself certain things. I mean, you will build that momentum, when you continue to say certain things to yourself. I am this, I am that, and you stand behind that. You will start working on that. You will
Exactly.
see intention, momentum, reciprocity. Those are my three words for this year.
Woo! Yes,
Wow,
Kafisha.
wow,
Talk the
wow.
things. Talk
Yeah,
Amazing.
it. Yes. And you know what I love? I love that you guys show no, like, you don't conform.
I
You
do.
make your mind up because conforming is, people don't understand how serious conforming is, you know.
Mm.
Conforming takes away who you are. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, what conforming is, because I do my research on it, and my favorite person, he talks about conforming. If you guys are just doing because he died, um, Earl Nightingale, I love listening to him. Conform is to comply with rules and standards or laws and behave according to social acceptance. But the one that also like really get to me is giving in to group pressure, change behavior caused by another. How many of us change our belief system or who we are because somebody told us that's what we are?
Yeah. Mhm.
You
Wow.
know, how many of us go continue as adults, young adults, grown, mature adults. How many of us are living our lives or believing certain things about ourselves because somebody told us this is who we are?
Hmm.
You know, how do we reprogram that? What would be your thought on that, or how would you tell somebody who is in that situation to reprogram themselves?
Affirmations. Start there. You start by telling yourself every single day. If you're telling yourself, I stupid, I can't do that. No, I am smart, I am intelligent, I can do it. You say to yourself every single day, and like I said, you will start building that momentum, and eventually you will get there. You will
Mhm.
get
Yeah.
there.
Constant repetition drive doubt
Yes.
out, you know,
Yes.
and back to the second question for me, JC, I will say, you have to understand where you uh sorry, where you come from. All right.
Mhm.
Where you come from is so much important because there are people who believe that came from monkey. And that's why we have
True.
people running around here behaving like monkeys. They can't even settle down in a relationship. No.
No,
I
but
mean, I'm
it's
trying to keep
true.
a
It's
straight
true.
face, right?
It's true.
But you a young man coming to a woman's life now. You have to ask him, what is your motive? Okay, ask him where he came from.
Hmm.
Because if he know where he came from, then he will know where he is going, and
Who's
then he could take
doing?
you there
Yeah.
with him. You see? But we have to understand the source. Where
Good night,
did I
Tavi.
go
Sorry.
from? Because where you come from is where
Yeah.
you know for sure where you are going. So
And that's so true. A lot of us get into relationships and we really don't know who we are in these relationships with these other people. You know, and we just go about just doing whatever, thinking whatever, believing
hmm,
whatever. And for a woman, she becomes the man. Whatever
wow.
he thinks, whatever he does, she becomes that person because she never took that time to develop her belief system, her core belief system. What would you advise young people who are in that situation? What would you tell them who getting into these relationships and they really don't know themselves? As married people, as married people, what would you tell single young women now? And young men, what would you tell them now about belief systems before getting into a relationship?
Get to know yourself first. Love yourself first.
Wow.
Spend time with yourself
Hmm.
first.
Why? Why does she do that?
Because it's important. If you don't know, like you were saying, if you don't know who you are before getting into a relationship, when you get into that, how would you be able to, let's say, okay, for me, for example, I know I need time for myself. I have two kids, I have a husband, I cook, I clean, I do everything else. But I know I need to take the time to ground and get back to a place where I am operating at a certain level.
Hmm.
But if I, okay, so if, like I was saying, if I didn't know that about myself, I would just continue to do everything without considering my needs.
Mm.
And so
Wow.
many times we neglect what we need for ourselves. And it's a
Hmm.
need, it's not a want, it's a
Mm.
need. And we
Wow.
lose ourselves in that. And that's not healthy. It's not
True.
healthy.
I believe that a human being, I mean, before you start thinking along the lines of relationship, a person must be first single, whole, and unique. All
Mm.
right. Again, I didn't teach that from Dr. Miles. I'm borrowing it. All right. Single, whole, and unique. Because you are not a half coming to meet another half. I hate when people say, we're a better half.
Mm.
I'm better and she's best. So there is no better half. So the thing about it, you have to be whole. Because
Yeah.
I cannot afford to say to my wife, um, I'm coming home, make sure the food is done, make sure you clean the house, and she has a job too. That is evil of me. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live by myself. I rent an apartment and I spent a whole year together alone. It was
Mm.
Joshua, Joshua, and Joshua. And I learned to do my own things. I mean, I'm a country boy, so I know how to cook, wash, clean. All I need a woman to do is make my children. And that's for real. You can ask my wife. That's for real. But of course, I have to deliver more than just that, right?
Right.
But you, as a man, before you start thinking along the line of relationship, you have to first become single, become whole, and become unique because you want to treat that woman daughter.
Mm.
You want to bring out the best in her. You
Mm.
have to
Mm.
deliver. You can't
Yes.
just go like a wounded dog seeking what you can get. You have to add, you have to enhance this thing. So this is what I would say to men. Now for women, I would say the same thing for you also. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself because a lot of women just keep diving into things. I mean, come on, you
Yeah.
can't get attracted to a man because what? He making money. What happens when the money stop? You can be attracted to a man. I mean, money is good, you know,
Yeah.
and all these things. It must be way more than that. The love must be unconditional, not based on certain conditions. So
And
Mhm.
you
the love
have
for
to do you
self as
first.
well.
Yeah, you have to do you first before you're able to share yourself with anyone else. Better
Yeah.
than
I
that.
totally agree. I will share something with my husband and I. We came from two different but we were living long distance. We were long distance. And in that, I found him in a sense trying to like do so much for me, like always doing for me. And I was like, hold up. And then when I don't receive it the way he wanted me to receive it, he would be upset. And the same would for me. And I had to tell him, I was like, hold up. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to love yourself. And to this day, he tells me that was the best advice I ever gave to him
Wow.
because now he know who he is in this marriage
Hmm.
Yeah.
and he could take that time to be the best husband for me.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I and so we build our core beliefs by understanding that we need to love ourselves and know ourselves even in marriage. So even if you're in marriage, it's not too late to develop new core beliefs to have a successful marriage.
Yeah.
True.
It's definitely not too late. And you could do the same thing with children, with your children, your relationship with your children
Of course.
and your parents. And let's touch on your parents.
Fear.
Let's touch on your parents. Because we have to give them grace because
We
we
do.
are adults now and we understand that they did the best that they can
They
with the
could.
knowledge that
Yeah.
they had.
Yeah. They
All
do
right?
what they know.
Exactly. So
But
I
they
know
didn't
a
know
lot
what
of
they do.
I know. They had the saying, do as I say, not as I do.
Not as
Yeah.
I do.
And that was so confusing for a core belief as well, because it's like, wait, how am I supposed to okay, so what am I supposed to do? You
Yeah.
know?
No, that is so true because recently I had an experience with my son. I would always tell him, Jean-Marc, when you get angry, you do not have to lash out. Take
Mm.
some time, breathe, relax, but don't lash out. And sometimes when I get angry, I lash out, and he's like, "Mommy,
Checking, yeah.
I told
Check
you that."
yourself.
He checked me, and I'm so grateful for him. He checked me.
Wow.
He checked me.
Yeah, because we don't see we behavior, and same as our parents,
Yeah.
we didn't see their behavior. And in doing that, they program us to certain things. So how did you guys be able to develop your own core beliefs away from your parents' core beliefs?
Mm. Mommy, if you're
Wow.
watching, sorry, in advance, I apologize.
You know
Listen,
you it.
you know, growing up in the country, it was nice. Country is lovely. I love the country. If I had the resources to, I would most definitely have a house in Guayari. I love Guaya. Anybody ask me where I'm from? I'm from Guaya. Yeah, I'm from Guaya.
Can't get away.
Yeah, but oh my God, country people, these country old people, they have this way about them and they're stuck in their ways, and you can't tell them different. You cannot say no, that is how it is, and that's how
Yeah.
it's gonna be. That's it with them. So, mommy, I apologize. I love you, but woo, girl, girl.
But how were you able to like create your own belief system for
Well,
yourself and
really,
still
for
have that
me,
relationship?
my husband helped me a lot because like you, we came from different backgrounds, and he helped me in the sense of, okay, so for me, I accustomed wearing brand name shoes every time I go into school. The new school term, I must have a brand name shoes, and this is
Yes,
this is
we
something
know.
simple, but it's so impactful. For him, it was not like that.
Hmm.
He does not know, okay, every school term I have. No, it wasn't like that for him. So with us getting together and us having children, I'm like, no, my child has to have a new school shoes every school term. And he's like, no, that is the shoe good? It unsticking? He's going to school with it.
Mm,
And for me, that it was a big lesson for me because I had to learn, okay, and it's not that you don't have the money to buy it, but it teaches children a lesson as well.
mm.
So that my husband helped me a lot in changing some of my core belief
Wow.
systems. Yeah,
Well,
that's
big up your
really
husband.
played. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
mommy, we
He got
sorry.
really good.
That's why how did yours change?
Um, one of the problem in our country, JC, is the lack of mentorship. The
Hmm.
older men teaching the younger men, guiding the younger men, helping the younger men. I think we sometimes become so focused on ourselves and stuck in our ways. So therefore, when I ought to like I mean like my father, yes, he was a father, he was a loving father, provider, everything, protector, and that type of thing. But to really teach me how to, and daddy, if you're watching, I do apologize because I know you just told too. Right?
Real
But to teach
apologizing going
me,
on here, boy.
yeah, we have to, girl. These country parents not easy, you know. As big as we are, listen.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes. So that I just thought that the rule, I just thought more should have been done. I
Mm,
feel as though I had to learn how to be a husband, how to be a father, everything on my own. That's how I felt. But again, because of my faith, because of my belief, and because of looking, because not only time God may just use your parents, you know, He may use some
true.
video down the road, some other person. So there are people I will look up to. There are people where I will, look at people who married and living for years, and one 45 years. I had to stay with
Mm,
one woman for 45 years. These guys did it. So when I asked
yeah.
them, what's the secret? Some of them say, forgiveness. And when you think about that, that is deep.
Oh,
That is deep. So the
yeah.
belief system for me to develop minds, I really think I had to launch out. I have a lot of podcasts, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff I try to expose my mind to because that young growing up, you are so programmed to one thing. So I always say to people, there's a saying in IT called, I think it's GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So you just had to
Mm,
get that. I had to reprogram my entire thinking from
yep.
a old thinking to a new thinking. And all of this was brought to the light when I really got saved.
Wow.
When I got saved and I started to do my research and start getting mentors and those type of things. Online mentors, they're like Miles Monroe,
Yeah.
TD, all these kind of guys, Jim Ron, excellent man, you know?
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that man, all the stories are amazing. All right, I have some
Yeah.
questions. So I write down some questions. And Kafisha, I get a request for you to repeat your mantra, please.
My affirmations.
Yeah, yeah, affirmation mantra. It was but it was
Which
your
one? I
mantra.
said it earlier on.
Yeah.
I said I have so many mantras, so many affirmations,
I try to
but
remember which one it was.
I can't remember exactly, but I will give you one of my affirmations. This is something I say every single day. I'm reading from my book. My life grows exponentially. My income, my career, the opportunities that present itself is always on an upward trend. That's just
Oh,
one I say every single day.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I have a question. What belief system is purposeful for your life intentions and long-term plans?
Ooh.
Joshua, is shaking your head. What? Go ahead.
No, no, because I think you are peeping in my book because I wrote. I mean, my next point here is why am I here, and that has to do with your purpose. And now here
Mm,
the question you asking me, and then lower down they talk about destiny. Where am I going?
Yeah.
mm.
So it's amazing. So just ask the question one more time because I got excited.
What belief system is purposeful for your life intentions and long-term plans?
Right. What belief systems? Well, I believe in setting goals.
Hmm.
If I don't know where I'm going, I mean, I have to see it daily. I have to look on that wall and see, because every day that I live, it must lead up to that, you
Hmm.
know? And I believe within myself that I can do it, of course, with the help of God. I believe I can do all things. I don't want to come across like a pastor now, but I can do all things through Christ that
Yeah, but
gives me
that's a
strength.
belief. That's
And
your
there are
belief
some goals
system.
that I set out there, and I know it won't be easy, but challenges is always part of a success story. You cannot do without it. It will come. If you tell me you became successful without it, I'm not going to listen to you again because you are a liar. According to the man, you're a liar, 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 liar.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, I have to get that belief and confidence. And I saw in the chat there Wendell Grant. Let me shout him out because he was one of the person that was instrumental. Because I mean, from Guayagari, I was introduced to a Boys to Men program. I still wear the jersey here today. This is the jersey, and that is where I learned all my a lot of stuff too. A lot of stuff, and that actually built my belief system because one of the topic we talk about there is self-esteem,
Mm,
and self-esteem is self-worth, and once you know what you worth, nobody can treat you like dirt. A lot of
exactly.
people are like mats, allow other people to just rub their foot on them, and that is a no-no. So your belief system, once it's strong enough, come on, the sky is the limit. All right, so I hope he's
Exactly.
happy that I shouted out his name now.
Hi, Wendell. Kafisha.
Okay, so for me, I mean, I have a lot of principles that would really take me on this journey of life.
Mhm.
And one of them for me is how people treat you most times has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a reflection of what they and how they feel about themselves. And in instances like that, I really feel sorry for them.
Mm,
Pray for them. And I give them the love that they deserve because they don't know what love is.
true.
So
Hmm.
that is something that I live by. And yeah.
I like that because that's kind of like similar to something that I say to myself all the time, and I say this to people. I cannot ask you to give me something that you don't have.
Wow.
That's like if you have $500 in the bank, I cannot. And how dare me come and ask you for 1,000? You don't have it,
Yes.
you know? So if you don't have it to give, how can I ask you for it? So,
Yeah.
and with saying that, I have learned one of my core beliefs is to learn to love people where they are.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to
Wow.
join them. It doesn't mean you have to stoop to their level,
Yeah.
but you leave them where they are.
Yeah.
See
Yes.
it for what it is and do not try to pretend it's something else.
Yeah.
Because that's when you're stepping into waters that you ain't ready to swim in.
Deep waters, yes.
So
Yeah, and you
true.
will find yourself keep going back to a person that you don't want to be or you left behind,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
because you allow them to conform you in a sense. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's definitely a big thing for me. Um, but what belief system gives you the most incredible peace and joy in your heart right now?
Hmm.
Jesus.
Is that with a JASY or is that
No, no, no,
JESUS?
no, 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 no. I mean, it probably sounds funny, but I mean, easy answer to everything. We know that, right? But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is that, I mean, yes, I'm married and I have a wonderful wife, but sometimes she gives me stress. And when
Yeah,
she's stressing and baby is crying, then I need a place and this is where the worship comes in. This is where I just take a walk. This is where I just, and I just go to a place where I can just connect.
mm,
I go and charge so that when I come back in the house, it's a different. I know my wife
different
is.
Joshua.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the chat, and it had me just laughing because come on, I'm seeing she's sending all these emojis and laughing because she know I'm talking the truth, right? So yes, yes, yes. I believe that you have the power to over your emotions, and you can choose to
Yeah,
be angry, you can choose to be happy, you can choose to be sad. I mean, come on, human beings are human beings. They could rub us wrong. We know that. But then
yeah,
once you just take a little step back and think, and I mean that is one of my problem with my wife. Sometimes I just let her have it in terms of say things, say things, and that is where I get myself into trouble. All right. If we could just stop, just step back, internalize it, think about it before we say it, because remember when that word go out there, we can't take it back.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
exactly.
So I mean, you have to. I mean, I know you're probably looking for a principle step where I can, tell the people tonight what they can
Hmm.
do. But for me, it's Jesus, it's praise, it's worship that works for me. And this is not a religious thing, people. Again, it's a real relationship that I have, and it works for me. I know where I was, and I know where I am, and I know where I'm going. And I can
Yeah,
say to you tonight, and if it hadn't been for him, trust me, I would have not been the husband that I am, the business person that I am, to serve people because I can't stand people at times. But because of he serving, he
no, me,
serve
we
all
all
of
do.
us. The least I can do is to serve my fellow man. If it be
Yeah.
possible, live peaceably with all men.
I respect that because that just goes to show what core beliefs system looks like.
Yeah.
Since he came on here, he has been telling us one thing and sticking with it.
Yeah.
This
My
is my
answer.
belief. Yeah, and that is true representation of belief system. You believe this. This is how you live your life. This is your day to day. This is your minute, your second. This is your air
Yeah.
that you breathe. And that's a very strong core belief system. And I admire that. I admire that so much. That's
Yeah.
You're
amazing to
welcome.
me.
To God be the
Big up
glory.
you, Joshua. Big up you.
To God be the glory. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Big up God. Big
Yes.
up God. JC up there. Not me, JC, but JC up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before Kafisha speak, I just want
Mhm.
to stick this in here. I told God long time, a while ago. I said, God, I mean, come on. I know what it is to have nothing, and I know what it is to have. I said, God, I want you to bless me because I need to have a voice out there. I need people to listen to me. Because I mean, I'm always on Facebook doing live preaching, doing all kind of thing. And maybe I
Yeah.
have one or two views, and sometimes I feel bad, but it's not really me. I feel so convicted to just share sometimes. And I'm
Mhm.
30 years old. 30 years old. I boast not in myself. JC, I have my beautiful wife, my daughter, and the Lord has blessed us with a beautiful home.
Mhm.
Trust me, this is Him. It is not us. And then I have my own vehicle there. That is a vehicle that I never even thought I would have ever drive. If I was
Wow.
blinded in a JOB now, I would have still be. So this is the joy. This is the blessings. And every time I don't even talk about it because to me it's not a big thing. But for other
Yeah.
people who's renting us and it's 50 years, who never own a home. They may
True.
not, but
Yeah.
it is him. It is him. So not just people probably listening here might say, "Oh, this boy song in church, cheating and so that," but I am living it. I am living what I believe. Trust me. There are times I just give away, just give because people
Yeah.
help me on the way. So sometimes somebody needs something and I have it, I give. I don't hoard
Wow.
nothing because JC and Kafisha, one day I won't be here anymore.
Yeah.
True.
Viewers, listeners, one day you won't be here anymore. And you don't want people to be happy that you die. That means you was a pest. You want people to miss you. And so you want to be the best you. That's what I'm saying.
That's awesome. Kufisha, what
Repeat the
belief system gives
question.
what belief
Sorry.
system
Yeah,
what
Joshua.
belief system gives you the most incredible peace and joy in your heart right now?
So for me, it will be I am always in the right place at the right time.
Mm,
Always in the right place at the right time. There's never a moment that I'm in the wrong place. I'm always in the right place at the right time. And I've seen it. I've seen when you talk about miracles and synchronicities,
mhm.
because I believe in that, me being in the right place at the right time, yes, that brings me the most peace. So that when I step out my house, I know that today is going to be a great day because I'm going to be in the right place at the right time, all the time.
Mhm.
Wow. Whoa. A little deep too bad tonight, you know. Yeah. A little deep too bad. But I do have to say, I keep saying it all night because I'm really absolutely proud of you guys. I'm very proud to hear this. I'm so happy to hear this. Yeah, as Wanda said, this is a humbling experience, not just for me, but I know for everybody else. It's a very humbling experience. And like Joshua said, not a lot of people have that core belief to even believe that they could achieve something like that as to buy a house or a car. Some people don't even can't even picture themselves even having more than $400.
Yeah,
So this is just very
yeah.
humbling, very,
We
very
need to
humbling.
get out of that mediocre mindset.
Listen, I think I
Mediocre.
was having a
We're not doing
conversation. I said,
mediocrity this year.
I know, right? Not I. I was having that conversation with Jameson today as well. Sorry, Jameson, I call him name. But I was just talking with him today, and some things came back from when I was in Trinidad for that period of time. I was there almost a year, and I am seeing how young people now living their life completely in limiting beliefs. They do not think that they can achieve something on their own. And Joshua, we had that conversation too. They say,
Yeah.
there's all different politics and all different things. But if you have that firm belief that I can get this particular lifestyle, there is not a person that can stop you from getting that.
So true. So
But
true.
so many young people don't have that belief system. They don't have anybody to put it into them. They don't even know how to grasp it. When you talk beliefs, it's like, nah, that ain't gonna work here. That ain't gonna work here. And they have that attitude. But it's just we need to let them know, no, even in a country as rough as Trinidad, because there are successful people in Brazil, and that's rougher than Trinidad.
Yeah,
Wow.
Brazil is rougher than Trinidad. And there are successful people there, but their core belief system is different. That's what separates them from the regulars. So if you
Yeah.
do want to accomplish big things in life, start by working on your core beliefs. Believe that you could have it. Believe it every day. You don't fake it, but
To make it.
believe it.
To
yeah,
make
Because
it.
faking it is lying to yourself.
yeah,
Believing it is knowing, is that knowingness that is going to happen.
yeah. I think I
You know?
remember
JC.
the mantra.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Kafisha,
No,
before you
no.
forget.
Go ahead,
Right. So
Kamisha.
it It's intention, momentum, reciprocity, and she wanted me
That's
to
it.
explain. It
Wow.
means that you have the right intention. So you get up in the morning, you know you have to go to work. You're not going to work with a sour spirit, a sour vibes. You're going to work with the right energy. So you have the right intention. That helps you build momentum to receive positive reciprocity. And trust me, it works. It works. It works. It works.
Close to
So
that.
that's the mantra girl was asking about.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joshua.
No, Kafisha, that was good. You know, I remember being working at Massy Gas Products here, and like I started to feel so frustrated, like so worthless, you
Mm,
know, because I believe, again, it goes back to belief. I believe that I had way more to offer than just what the job was offering me.
wow.
So then I started to feel as though a shift was taking place. Then I started to go to work late. I started to kind of do really business about this. And you know, there are people who, are like me, how I was in a job. They know that's not where God really want them to be, but because it pays the bill and they settle for
Mm.
that. They settle for that. And sometimes I just wish I could just push some people, just literally push them to like be your best self.
Yes,
Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Miles said the richest place on earth is not the gold mines in South Africa and all them,
exactly.
you know, and the oil. It's the cemetery. Why
Yeah,
do we as a people die with all these books, with all these podcasts? Thank God, JC found her own early because she's not gonna, you know. And I mean, come on. So my philosophy for myself, I say, Joshua Dorridge, you have to die empty. You have to every day. You have to give out your best, and not just for
Yeah.
yourself, not just for your family, but for other people. Because when I was struggling growing up, people came in and they helped me. People say things to me. The Boys to Men program is a fundamental part of my development, and this is why I always continue to do this program because it's where I started. It's
Mhm.
what helped me come out and be so brave and all these things. And this is why I always go back to Guayagari, go back to Miaro once the opportunity presents itself to give back. Because there is
Yeah.
a need for young men because they don't
Yep.
have no mentors, no one else to guide them. So sometimes you get a
yeah,
little work offshore, and our goal is to buy a tea, drop some rims, and buy a big gold chain, and we are the life of the party. How long can you maintain that for? It means that you
yeah,
borrow someone else's identity. That is not who you are. That
Yeah.
is not who you are. So I say to people, you want to believe, develop some form of belief system, and you could feel free to borrow minds. And just
Yeah.
freely give on, freely receive, well, give on,
I
freely
really
receive,
do.
right? So I mean, if that working for me,
Yeah.
nobody could tell me nothing else. You know?
Yep.
Absolutely nothing else. No money, no bribe, no nothing can shift me. You know?
Yep.
I am willing to die for my belief. Remember
yeah,
Nelson
Woo, that
Mandela?
is when
He
it's
was willing to go to
strong.
jail for his belief. And I think for
Yeah.
some us as a people, what are we willing to die for? What are we willing to give up? Or are we going to die in that job? Going to work late, thieving the people time. You are a thief.
Oh,
It's 8 o'clock to be on your job, not 9. My wife will feel offended me.
Tracy.
But
I let me just read some comments, Joshua. Let me read some comments.
go ahead, go ahead.
MJ Vermont, self affirmations are important part of reprogramming oneself and removing the trash that was previously internalized. But there's also self awareness, which is more difficult.
difficult. Yes,
Then he
Wow.
says, many people, if not most, see themselves differently than the world around them. A person needs
Mm,
to look deep within him or herself and recognize that all people are imperfect, including
including themselves.
themselves.
so true.
And I'm skipping because it's plenty. And he said, I'm very lucky to have a wife who accepts me, pimples and all, and show
You
me
get you,
things
brother.
that are far from perfect, then allows me the time I need to become better.
Wow.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
That's
and
That's a
absolutely
wonderful
profound
one.
true.
and true.
That is true. And then too, that's having a partner who knows themselves as well, will allow you to be
To be
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The most annoying thing for me, and I'm saying this loud and I'm saying it very proud. The most annoying thing for me is when I'm around someone and they literally try to imitate who I am.
Mm,
Wow.
It's very annoying because it's like, baby, you don't know yourself and you like what who I am, that you think the best thing to do is to imitate me,
yeah.
everything about me. That's not good. It's okay if you take certain traits of someone, but you turn it into your own
True, yeah.
because you identify with it as because you know who you are. But it's not okay to just like emulate the person because you like it. It's
Do
not
you see
good.
number two?
I listen, that aggravates the living daylights out of me. Guys, so we are at an hour right now. I
Yeah.
think this conversation was very good and very necessary. I'll
Yes.
just add one more thing. I know there are young people listening, and I hope you are listening. What the message is tonight is to take time for yourself and figure yourself out. Boys, clothes, all these things, we could tell you those things are not going anywhere. And we know it's not going, it's going to come.
True.
But also it is part of your life journey because you will gain experience from it. So we cannot tell you not to do these things or not to like these things or to entertain these things in your life. What we can tell you is make sure when you're doing it, you put yourself first.
First, yes. Most stuff.
Put yourself first and learn lessons along the way. Take it not as a loss, take it not as a uh I don't know, my life end. Don't take it as that. Take it as a restart or rerouting. You know, you could always start, reprogram, do the work, do the work. Because just like marriage, if you want to get married in your future, listen to me. That's a lot of work.
It is.
We are all married on this panel.
Listen to me. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's
it's
a lot
worth
of
it.
work.
It's worth it. Yeah, trust
It
me.
is. It is.
So guys, I want to say again, thank you so much for joining. Sincere from Sincerely. Sorry, great discussion. So stealing Kafisha's affirmation. Thanks for sharing.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We appreciate it. We have more coming, more exciting topics to talk about.
Yes.
Definitely here to help you grow, help you learn, and do introspection, the necessary introspection, help you break cycles, see life for what it is and become better individuals. As John said, we are not perfect, but every day we try. Every day we try.
Every day.
So we are relatable just like you. We don't know what we're doing at sometimes, but we have guidance. We trust our core belief system to
Systems. Yeah.
guide us in making better decisions for ourselves, even as treating people, our challenges, our problems that we face. So we just like you guys, we just try every day. And like
Um,
Kafisha, we have our affirmations.
Yes.
Kafisha and Joshua, it was a pleasure. I cannot wait to do this next Thursday. Joshua, you say if you do it once and it's nice, you do it twice. Yeah.
oh
Thank you
my
so
God.
much, Stacy, for the opportunity.
No problem. You guys were
Yes, thank you so
amazing tonight.
much. For the people that are viewing or tuning in, we want to say to you, well, I want to say to you, um, this is not a bend in the road. It's not the end of the road, but it depends on how you perceive it, how you look
Mm,
at it. I want to say to someone tonight, don't quit, don't give up, don't bury your talents, right? You have a lot to offer. The reason why you are breathing right now compared to someone who's struggling for oxygen because of COVID is because
mm,
God has a plan for you. He has a purpose for your life. And don't die with it. Find
true.
yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. and just declare, just say, just be your best you, so that when you die, people will celebrate the great person that you was, and not the pest. Not have celebrate. All right. So
Yes,
be your
yes,
best
Jessica.
self. Be your best self. Thank you so
Yes,
much. It's been
agreed.
a pleasure. A pleasure. Kafisha,
Kifisha, you have
blessings
any
to
last
you.
words?
No, I don't. It
All
was
right.
nice. I'll
It
see you
was
on
a
Facebook.
pleasure. So, guys, have a beautiful night and see you guys next Thursday. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.